Welcome back. We are celebrating Fathers today and every day on Living Local DMV. Please welcome back our 2024 Father's Day panel. So nice we had to do this segment twice. Austin Graff, Curtis Price, Andre Nettles, and Antoine Gay. Welcome back, gentlemen. It's so much we could talk about. I think we could have done the whole show with you four, honestly. There's so much to talk about with being fathers. But one thing we teased was when you become a father, the day your first child was born, I know people always say, I can relate to it myself, that you realize in that moment, this is what true love is. So what has becoming a father and a grandfather taught you about love? Profound, I know. Who wants to kick it off?
You know, what comes to mind right now, let's say I'm seeing a woman as a friend, starts off as a date, and I hear a statement like, you know, I don't deal with nobody's children, you know, they all right, they this and no, but you can keep, once I hear that, oh, that's a
it's a red flag.
Killer. Because I have children, and I want a woman around my child that has an actual, genuine, sincere love, which, you know, for a child. When she says, I don't deal with you, oh, no. I know it. Right then there, I hear it in that silent voice say, oh, this is done. This is over. This whole thing is
not
done.
For me. Not for me. Not for me.
Goodbye.
I hear it. I hear it. Well, look, all the ladies watching know now. They already know what they can't say to Andre. All right, all right. Antoine, tell me how you feel about love after you met your first child and your first grandchild.
I had prayed and thought about them before they were even born. From some of the pain that I went through, not having my real father around most of my life. Most people know Marvin, who Marvin Gaye is, and so me and Marvin had the same father. And so if anyone knows the story, my father caused a lot of pain and was taken away from me, but my first affirmation, true affirmation of love and belonging came from him. And so most of my life I have strived with my children and now my grandchildren, trying to break cycles, have had successes and I've had failures. But I'm trying to love on other people's children, because one father can't be everything to their child. So for me, it's love, it's breaking cycles and making sure that, that you share, give to others what you long for yourself.
Absolutely. So. I have chills. Breaking generational curses. I can relate to that. Curtis, I want to know, what was it like when you first met your firstborn?
So when I first met my daughter, it was a very, very emotional, and she opened her eyes, you know, and it was just like, this is my joy. You know, my mom said I floated out of the waiting room. So it was just it's kind of an inexcribable experience because this is my, you know, my daughter. And the love that you feel is just like, you know, anything that I can give and do is for her, you know, my son too. But, you know, that's, you know, but yeah, it's just, you have to experience it.
Right.
You know, you really have to experience that and to be present and to be through my wife's, you know, the stages of getting ready to give birth and everything that led up to that moment. And then, you know, she arrived.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Curtis, you know I love the girl dads. I'm a fan of girl dads. So tell us about the first time you met your daughter and how that changed your life.
Yeah, it really did change my life. So I'm someone that does not love change, and having a child is a massive change.
The biggest.
So, the biggest. So I was honestly very nervous to meet her, but everyone said the moment you see her, it will be different. And I found that to be true. Like right after she was born, the doctors had to go and kind of make sure she was okay. And so I went over there and I would hum this song when she was in the womb. And I started humming that song and she just like looked at me and she grabbed my like finger, which is a very natural response for a baby, but I thought it was this special connection. And that's when I like truly could say, wow, like I love you and I just met you. And I was more okay with that big change in my life.
Oh, I love it. I love it. This is like a warm and fuzzy panel. I love it. And quickly before we leave, gentlemen, tell us one piece, quick advice one-liner advice to new dads and how people can follow you. Whoever like to start.
Yeah, so quick advice is enjoy every moment, especially when they're young and you can swaddle them. Because eventually they're gonna unswaddle and be off
Squirm
running.
around, yeah.
So really enjoy each moment, you know, that you get through those stages. Because a lot of times we want to be fast or like, oh, they're gonna grow up fast, but every moment. And then you can follow me at Curtis Price Live at Instagram.
Okay. Antoine?
Yes, same thing. Impart love to your children. Impart love and be available for them. And yeah, to me, it's the most important thing that you can do. And role model that for them.
Love it.
And I can be found at AntoineGay.com, Facebook, and Instagram, TikTok, and I think a little bit of everything.
Everything. Andre?
If you have multiple children, such as myself, make each and every last one of those children feel that unique specialness. Like my children, their birthdays, April the 27th, April the 29th, March the 2nd, and it right up. I would give each and every last one of them their own single birthday, and it's 2-3 days apart.
Wow.
Make each child feel that unique, special, individual love, you know, that they are special.
Love it.
Yeah.
And Austin?
Yeah, my advice is to not really listen to any advice. I said that only because every kid is so different.
Right.
And so I guess the advice would be really try to listen and get to know and ask questions of your particular child and get to know them and then kind of parent the way that's best for them that would make them thrive. And people can follow me on all the social media platforms, but especially Instagram at Austin K. Graff.
Love it. Well, gentlemen, again, happy early Father's Day. We're giving you all your flowers. I hope you all have an amazing weekend filled with restaurants and pampering and everything. You deserve it all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.